All right, so Crochet.com has partnered with the Hook Nook, and they have brought these cool new products to their site, Crochet.com, and they've sent me some samples here to take a look and see what we think. So what we have here is a Hook Nook crochet hook, a set of darning needles, some Skein Sabers, and here we have the labels. We had attempted to make this video previously, but unfortunately, due to some technical problems, we lost that video. So this package has been opened, but nothing has been used. So I figured that's not going to be that big of a problem. But I did want to note that I really like the packaging. It's very feminine, very pretty. There's not a lot of details on the packaging, but the products I think would speak for themselves, but very, very pretty. So let's get these out of the way and we'll look at each product one by one. We'll start with the labels. So what we have here are 6 labels that come in a package, again from the Hook Nook. I will add links in the description box below for anything that we're talking about here today. They are affiliate links, and I will get a commission for anything that you do purchase, and those commissions go towards supporting this channel and my blog. So thank you to anyone who does purchase through that link. So the labels here, we've got this one here at the top. It's probably about, I'd say, almost 2 inches long, and it says handcrafted for less than minimum wage. So you've got 2 of those there. These would be good for like a bag or like the bottom of a blanket even. And then we've got 2 of these ones here that say I'm hooked on you. And I like that it's a fun, different shape. It's not your standard little squares. And then we've got 2 of these large labels here that say one of a kind and it took freaking forever. So I really like that these are kind of fun and different. And this size would be really great for like a bag or a blanket. They are really smooth. You can feel the texture difference between the font and the label themselves. Probably like a pleather type material, I'd say. And on the back, we've got a very soft felt backing. So when I think I'd probably hand wash anything that I'd sew these on, just to be on the safe side, because the packaging doesn't say anything about machine washable. So just to be on the safe side, if you've taken the time to sew that on, I'd hand wash it so you don't destroy all that work you did. Okay, next we have this set of darning needles. So we've got some gold bent tip darning needles, and looks like a little case here. Oops. The bent tip darning needles I am a big fan of. And these ones are kind of different in that I've never seen a bent tip darning needle with quite a substantial bend to the tip. But the larger size doesn't seem to have that bend as significantly prominent. So on the end of the cap here, we've got, I hope I can show it without it just looking like shiny, but there's a gold foil rose on the end, which is a nice little feminine touch. One of the things I like about this case specifically is the fact that it's a hexagon, because the round cases will tend to just kind of roll off the edge of a table or the edge of your couch, but this one is going to be much harder to roll off the table. So I really like that. Not sure if that was intentional design, but I like it nonetheless. So in the set, you've got 5 of the larger bent tip tapestry needles, and we've got the 2 smaller ones. I feel like this would probably work for most yarns. If you really tried, you could probably get it to even work with like a Lion Brand Thick and Quick or something jumbo like that. But they feel really sturdy, and I think they'd probably be really good. little tapestry needles. Even the little one doesn't feel flimsy at all. Like I'm trying to bend it. It's not yielding at all. So that's really good. Because I can't stand bad tapestry needles. And it's kind of a weird thing, but it's my thing. And it's just, I have to have good tapestry needles. So really like those. Really cute. And it's fun that they're not your standard silver color or nickel. And our next up here is we have the Hook Nook Crochet Hook. They've sent me a J hook, which is 6mm. And again, just really cool, pretty packaging. I like how they've made the hook look like it's kind of suspended by nothing by using the clear packaging. And we'll open it up and take another look, or a closer look, I should say. Just want to be careful there that I'm not snapping that. Okay, so here is our crochet hook from the Hook Nook. It's light blue, very lightweight. You can see that it is see-through. I really like the way the grip works, where the widest part sits in the palm of your hand. It feels very comfortable. There's no real, other than this end here, which isn't vital, no real sharp spots that I can feel that would be an obvious issue when crocheting. And looks to be a pretty decent, like my preference for hook tip. I like the inline, and just seems like a solid little hook, and I'm going to give that a shot and see how I like it. But it is very, very smooth, so I can't see it having any sort of issues while we're crocheting. And this one is kind of fun. I had seen this on some people's feeds when things first came out. And being Canadian, I previously wouldn't have had access to getting these things unless I crossed the border because they were only available at Joann stores. But I'm really excited that they're now available at crochet.com because they do ship to Canada really reasonably. So Canadians can have access to these products as well. And it's just fun to have pretty nice notions to when you're crocheting, right? You don't, it's just nice to have those nice things. So we've got one of these Skein Sabers here, and 3 come in a package. We've got this matte gold, white and gold marble, and the white, black, and gray marble. This one's my favorite. It's really pretty. 3 sets come in a package. And so it kind of reminds me, as an 80s child, it reminds me of these hair elastics we used to have when we were kids that had the balls just like this on them. And I'd have like sometimes 2 or 3 of them on there. And if you shook your head, they'd make this clanging noise. But yeah, they kind of remind me of that. So what you would do if you had these Skein Saber is you would wrap it around your yarn like this. Let me hold it here. Overlap the balls together, and it would sit like this. So the intent of these is to hold your yarn and essentially save your skein. So if you had a cake or partial skein, you're putting it away, it helps to keep it tidy so it's not going all over the place when you put it away. So I think that's a fun little accessory to have. And again, it's a set of 3. So I'm not sure how many people would need really, but I think 3 is a pretty good start, and definitely something cool to add to your collection.